Hey everyone, welcome back to Limit Breaker Fitness. Monty here again. So today, instead of doing a recipe like I normally do on Fridays, I'm going to go over a few things that you should always be getting when you go to the grocery store. They're staples in my nutrition. Remember, I don't like the word diet, but they're staples in my nutrition. I have one item for each macro, and we're going to use these moving forward in a lot of the recipes. So it's important to get familiar with these things, because in the future I will be saying, hey, throw this in there, throw that in there, use this. And it's nice to make sure that you understand what's going on. So first thing, let's start with a great source of protein. And I'm actually having two different items for you. One is cottage cheese, and the other is Greek non-fat yogurt. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I don't like cottage cheese. That yogurt's got no flavor. Yes, cottage cheese can be a little much for some people. Personally, I like it, but I'm never going to tell you to sit there and eat either one of these right out of the container. But these make such a great base for a ton of different things that we're going to go over in the future. One thing I like to do with cottage cheese is make a maple apple cinnamon dessert with it. The saltiness compared with all the sweetness of the apples, it really lends itself well. And you guys saw in a previous video, I used the Greek non-fat yogurt to make tzatziki, and we're going to use it in the future for a few more different kind of sauces, and it's just really great. Both of them, a lot of protein. This is 17 grams of protein in a serving and only 100 calories. It's a 2/3 cup serving. This is 12 grams and half a cup with only 80 calories. Excuse me. So definitely pick these up when you go to the grocery store. We're going to be using them in the future. Now, next thing, let's talk about a good source of carbohydrates. I like these lo mein egg white noodles. These are made with egg whites only, so they're going to have less calories than classic pasta. Now, I still like pasta, and I don't run away from pasta, but these are a great substitution, especially if you're doing like a stir fry, and I'll make it with a meat sauce, things like that. And what's great about these is one bundle is a pretty good serving, and not only are you going to get 65 grams of carbs, you're also going to get 13 grams of protein in there, and it's only 320 calories for a whole bundle. There's 3 of them in here. Great substitution for starchy pasta on when you're going through on the weeknights. And they also cook in 4 minutes. That's all it takes. So for those weeknight meals when you need something really fast, this is perfect. Another source of carbs that I like is obviously bread. I cannot give up my bread. I cannot give up my pasta. I just can't give up my carbs. And I like to use this Sara Delightful. They're only 45 calories a slice or 90 calories for the serving. And these are going to have 5 grams of protein actually per serving as well. And you're going to get only 19 grams of carbs. Compare that to normal white bread, and you're talking half the calories and half the carbohydrates. Now for fat, I love olive oil. This here is a Mediterranean blend, and try and get one that's a dark bottle. That's what's going to be an actual good olive oil. The dark bottle helps keep light out, and it keeps the oil from degrading. And you can tell because it's a dark bottle that it's going to be a good kind of olive oil. And the thing I love about this is I hate just putting something in the oven, baking it. It gets bland, it gets no flavor. I would rather get my healthy fats in like this and put a piece of chicken or whatever in the pan. And did I say pan earlier? I meant the oven. I hate just putting it in the oven and letting it go. It gets too bland. But I love putting it in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. Nice sear, a little bit of that Maillard reaction going on, some browning, some flavor. Great source of fat. And lastly, fiber. Obviously, vegetables are a great source of fiber, fruits as well. But sometimes it gets a little hard to get your 20 grams in per day. So I really love these high fiber wraps. This is from Ole here, this kind. There's other different kinds. I like this one. They tend to work most like a tortilla. And these are made from flaxseed right here and whole wheat. And what's great about these is it's only about 50 calories compared to a regular tortilla is going to be 200 to 300 of the same size. So only 50 calories. And when we look at our carbs, this has 15 grams of total carbs, but there's 11 grams of insoluble fiber there. And that's really important. So we're only having about 4 net carbs in it. And I'll tell you what, I don't miss flour tortillas. Like, I'm not that guy that's like, oh my God, try the healthy thing. That's clearly better. But in this case, to me, they're pretty much the same. And that's really all I got for you for these. You know, I just wanted to give you 1 or 2 options for each macro and how you could incorporate in there, because you never want to leave out a macronutrient, okay? So once again, we got cottage cheese and non-fat Greek yogurt. I should probably turn them around so you can see. You think I'd be better at this by now. Anyway, for our carbs, we got our delightful Sara Lee bread. We got these lo mein egg white noodles. For our fat, olive oil. Great, you can throw it in with every dish basically. And for a great source of fiber when you maybe can't get the volume of vegetables in that you need, these flaxseed wraps. Well, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Sorry there's no recipe today, but I think it's really important to start learning about different ingredients and learn how to use them going forward. Notification bell, obviously, the more you guys interact, the better it is for the algorithm, the better chance we have at getting this information out to other people who also need it. Get my free beginner program, link's going to be in the description. And if you're too advanced for the beginner program, you want one-on-one coaching, or you want to get a customized plan, send me an email, limitbreakerfitnessllc@gmail.com. And other news, I've started working on my website. It's probably going to be a while. I got to learn how to do a few things. And until next time, guys, see you later.